What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Flex. I'm back with another video, and as y'all can see, man, the Dolphins are getting smacked, absolutely smacked, and we got a lot to talk about in this video, okay? Because, yeah, I'm tired of this, okay? But now, first we gonna get into, okay, first thing we gotta get into is I want you guys, I'm gonna read out some comments to you guys that I got when I first made a video. When the Dolphins first signed Brock Osweiler, y'all can go back to this video, look at the comments. I'm gonna read y'all some of the comments I got because I made a negative video because Brock Osweiler is who we thought he was, trash, okay? But anyways, I said he was trash in the video, and I'm going to show you the negative comments that I got. Okay, watch this. So in the video, I had said Matt Moore is better than Brock. So this guy comments, Matt Moore over Brock. Laugh my ass off. You're comparing him to Cutler when he's not going to be the starter. Okay, but he got in the game, but he could still have gotten in the game, right? Which he is now. Okay, anyways, let's continue to read it. When he's not even going to be the starter, I consider him a veteran quarterback. Look, or like Moore, and now we don't have to reach for a quarterback in draft. You've been very negative in most of your recent videos. Are you even a fan? Bruh. Somebody questioned my fan validity off of fucking Brock Osweiler, okay? And now everybody sees Brock Osweiler as a bum, okay? But I'm just bringing this up just so y'all can see what the I was going through. He led the Texans and Broncos to the playoffs technically, and you shouldn't be so negative in your videos. Yeah, I don't like Brock either, but who cares? He is not starting, and you make a big deal about Juice, okay? And he started going off on Jarvis Landry, and he told me that I only watch players play and I don't look at numbers, okay? That's what he told me. I'm just telling y'all, look at these are comments when I was telling y'all that Brock Osweiler was a bum literally 7 months ago. These are the comments that I was getting. You know, and you know, some people, everybody was just like, oh, he's be fine, you're overreacting. No, he's trash, okay? I'm glad we got to the bottom of that, but you guys can go look at the video, watch the video, look at the comments, guys. Look at the comments of what I went through when we first signed Brock Osweiler, and everybody was defending that bull. Alright, anyways, let's get into the current game that we have at hand, which is now over. The Packers versus the Green Bay, versus the Dolphins. Okay, thank God it's over. I just gotta start off with the positive. Okay, I'm gonna start with the positive. Darren Rizzi, thank you. Okay, thank you for, you know, I can tell you know what you're doing, all right? I can tell you know you bring out the special teams that do great most of the game. Okay, they gave up a fake punt today, but the game was already over, and you know, you also had a great fake punt. You know, you got that rookie kicker Jason Sanders kicking like a veteran. Thank you. When Cody Parkey was here, he was also kicking really good, and now he sucks with the Bears. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what you're doing. All right, I definitely know you know what you're doing. So let me start with you. I got one MVP award goes to Darren Rizzi. Okay, now guys, who is to blame for this big L? Now you can blame Brock Osweiler. He's partly to blame, right? He's a huge reason we lost this game. But let's not forget who's the fucking brought Brock Osweiler in. This is the second year in a row we have a quarterback that shouldn't be in the NFL. Bruh. All right. You look at last year, who the f brought Jay Cutler in? Who decided that was a good idea to put that man on the roster? He didn't just pop up on the roster out of nowhere. He didn't just magically Houdini appear on the roster. NFL didn't say, hey, y'all gotta have Brock Osweiler or Jay Cutler. There's a motherfucker who decides that they want these motherfuckers on their team. Huh? Can y'all guess who that is? I don't have to say no names. Now listen, for the second year in a row, do y'all see Jay Cutler have any team this year? Hell no. You know why? Because nobody wanted that motherfucker this year or last year. Was Brock Osweiler gonna have a team this year? Probably not. There's only one team dumb enough to be taking these proven trash quarterbacks, and that's the Miami Dolphins. Now, getting into this game, the start of the game, it started off pretty fine until a bad snap and a bad handling of the snap caused us to turn it over. Okay, we marched up the field. And really, we took too much field goals this game. We didn't get in the end zone. And I got to ask y'all this question. How many games in a row or period can you go without scoring an offensive touchdown before you're not considered an offensive genius anymore? Bruh. Okay, you can blame the injuries or whatever you want to, but was the injuries the problem last week? Was the injuries the problem when we didn't score against the Patriots until the fourth quarter in the last drive when Brock Osweiler came in for Tannehill because we was getting blown out so bad? Huh? How many games, let me know in the comments, can you go in a season, you know, multiple seasons in a row without scoring an offensive touchdown before you say, you know what, this guy is not an offensive genius. He's just, he might be a good coach, a decent coach. He's not an offensive genius though. Let's not ever say that again, okay? Period. I don't know how many games you gotta go. Oh, I forgot to even start at the most important part. So tell me why Rashad Jones wasn't in the game. Somebody let me know. Why was Rashad Jones They say it was disciplining him. This is not Pop Warner. This is not Pop Warner. This ain't middle school, high school, JV. This ain't, oh, you got bad grades on your report card, you gotta sit out, or you got an ISS, you gotta sit out a quarter. Motherfucker, this is the NFL, these is getting paid millions of dollars. We trying to win a Super Bowl out of this, and you talking about, oh, you gotta get disciplined. What the this guy, let me say this really slow. I need all the fan base, stop what you doing, okay? Say this really slow, I'm gonna stop the music, okay? Adam Gase, Matt Burke, whoever decided to send him out, Adam Gase, Matt Burke, whole entire coaching staff. I need everybody to say this with me. Adam Gase, you're not Bill Belichick, okay? Can we just say this really slow? Adam Gase, Matt Burke, I don't know who to blame, the entire coaching staff. You're not the Patriots. You're not Bill Belichick. You're not the Patriots. I don't know why the fuck you think you could just sit out all-star players. You spotted them 14 points. Right then and there, they scored 14 points before Rashad Jones even entered the game in the first quarter. They scored 14 points. Now, one of them was at the beginning of the second, but Rashad Jones had not gotten the game yet. You spotted them 14 points. After Rashad Jones got in, for the rest of the 3 quarters, they scored a whole 17 points. You spotted them 14 just by not having Rashad Jones in the game. You, like, Matt Burke, I will never forgive you for this. I will never forgive you for not having G5 in the game. Never. I don't care what you call for the rest of the season. You need to go. I will never forgive you for this. All the defensive struggles is not your problem. It's not your fault. But some of them are. I will never forgive you for this. You need to go. So yeah, we gave him 14 and all we kept doing was taking field goals, and you can't do that. And the sad part about it is we actually did a decent job in kind of stopping A-Rod a little bit, okay? We got to the quarterback, even at sometimes we got to the quarterback only sending 4, only sending them D linemen. We actually look good against Aaron Rodgers at some times. But all of a sudden, hey, Aaron Jones, we can't stop the run again. And that's another thing. Everybody kept saying, oh, we back, our defense back after the Jets. And I made that video. I'm like, you know what? I'm not too excited after this win. You know, I know our defense look good, but it's the Jets, man. It's the Jets bump. You know what I'm saying? The Bills just made them, the Bills just embarrassed them, and that even made me feel worse about our win because I'm like, how did the Bills sit there and embarrass them and we can't even score a touchdown on the dudes, okay? So I kind of knew right then something was wrong, and lo and behold, we still can't stop the run, okay? Matt Burke, you gotta go. We actually got pressure on A-Rod. We were able to get pressure on some plays, so that's why I say, you know, it's not the D-line's fault we lost this game. Matt Burke, you have to go. Offense, but honestly, it's the offense fault as well. Just as much of it's Matt Burke's fault, it has to be the offense fault because they couldn't score. And our D-line, our O-line did not play well, okay? They did not play great, but they played well enough to win. I've seen players win with way worse, okay? Especially that first half, they didn't play the worst because we was running the ball effectively. But either way, man, we got cooked on the ground. Aaron Jones had his career best night. I think this is just when you got a player that's playing the Dolphins on your fantasy team, you just gotta smile. You know, because we don't ever stop the players like that we supposed to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's teams that's gonna get rid of that first option. We're not that team. Davante Adams 2 touchdowns. It. You know what I'm saying? We don't have, like Davante Adams. Listen, if Julio Jones goes against the Dolphins, it's not gonna be, you know, it's not gonna be Calvin Ridley that's gonna be the one that kills us. It's always the main guy that everybody's supposed to be keyed in on that's gonna kill us. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be Julio that kills us. You know what I'm saying? We don't ever have to make them go to a second option. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, y'all gonna leave my favorite target one-on-one open? Oh, I throw it to him every time. Devontae Parker, 2 touchdowns easily. You know what I'm saying? It's never a situation where like, oh, the Dolphins might like this guy up. We don't like no great player up. We don't like no great player up. Have we liked a great player up all year? I don't know. Let me know. I mean, dude. I mean, we still in shape to make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? This is not a game that I thought we was gonna win. It's just the way that we lost. It just makes me so mad because we had opportunities to win the game. You know, we got the ball. I'm gonna tell you how trash our offense is. We got the ball at the 45, the 40, and like the 28. Well, like it was like the 45, the 50, and like they're in the Packers 28, and didn't score not one touchdown. Not a single touchdown. You got the ball in perfect field position, 3 drives, and did not score a touchdown. All right, it's all Brock's fault, guys. Whose idea was it to get Brock? You know. And even if, and yeah, a lot of it is Brock's fault. Brock can't pass, but whose idea? Whose ultimate idea was it to get Brock? Who told the Miami Dolphins to get Brock? Huh? Alright. And then people say, oh, well, Adam Gase can't call plays. We need somebody else to call plays. You know who Adam Gase decided to get his offensive coordinator? Dowell Loggains. You know who Dowell Loggains is? The Bears offensive coordinator from last year when they had about, I think they ranked the 28th ranked offense or something like that last year. So yeah, he's not going to help. Okay, and you know why he got the job? Because he's Adam Gase's friend. But when I mentioned that when he got the job and I said, yo, this is a terrible pickup, everybody told me, well, it doesn't matter because Adam Gase calls the plays. And now y'all want somebody else to call the plays, but guess what? We don't have nobody else to call the plays because the guy is Adam Gase's friend and the plays are still going to be I mean, at this point, guys, we just going to have to win the games that we supposed to win and just get lucky in the game or something. I don't know. Just win the games we supposed to win and just hope the chips fall where they may. We're not controlling our own destiny this season. If we could have somehow won this game, would have only been one game back from the Patriots. We're just gonna have to win the games we're supposed to win and hopefully beat the Vikings, hopefully beat the Patriots or one of those teams, or even the Jaguars. They suck, but Jaguars suck this year. But you know that's gonna be tough for us. Trust me. Leonard Fournette, you know how I say we don't never stop the person we supposed to stop. Say for the Jaguars offense, the main guy we gotta stop is Leonard Fournette. He probably rushed for 200 yards. We probably let Blake Bortles get away with having a game and still lose. You know, cause that's stupid ass coordinator. I don't know what it is, but it's terrible. Oh well though, guys. Anyways, I'm trying to think that I forget anything. Okay, cause mainly I just had to attack the coaches. The players they played well. The D line they did great. Aaron Rodgers he didn't really do too much. He didn't kill us too bad, honestly. It's just the fact that we still can't stop the run. And I don't know if it's a scheme or these players just not good enough, these linebackers. Let me know what you guys think, if it's the scheme or why we can't stop the run, or these players just suck terribly, and Raekwon McMillan and the rest of these linebackers. But think about it. One of them long ass runs, even though he had 150 yards, the running back, when he had like 80 on that one run with Rashad Jones wasn't even in the game, and then both of our safeties ran down. And you know when TJ runs down, he's not going back up. He's too slow. Rashad Jones could catch somebody from behind. But like I said, he wasn't in the game because the stupid ass coaches. I'm putting all this on the coaches. I'm putting all this on the coaches and Brock Osweiler as well, which is the coach's fault for even signing that. Okay, period. Okay. And so that's what it's on. The D-line did as good as I could have expected them to do. The secondary held up as good as I could. I wish Xavier Howard would have shadowed Davante Adams. I don't know why he wasn't, because Davante Adams was catching all the passes on other people that wasn't Xavier Howard. I think he caught maybe one or two passes on Xavier Howard, but I think Xavier Howard should have shadowed him. Definitely. Bobby McCann, I hope he gets better. Jakeem Grant also got hurt. So it's all looking downhill, guys. It's looking downhill. And how the Bills look this week, I still think we're gonna beat that. I still think we're gonna win that game, but like I said, but we just gonna have to hit the stride at the right time. Hopefully Tannehill come back, and I don't know. Like we always do this, where we always get a even worse quarterback than Tannehill, and then we hope Tannehill comes back, and then when Tannehill comes back, he's only okay. So it's like it's not like Tannehill comes back and just is a god. He's gonna come back and hopefully we win more games. But I mean he's definitely better than Brock and obviously Jay Cutler last year. But is he gonna come back and be the saving? Is he gonna save this? I don't know. But like I said, man, it's like I said, bro. A lot of people gonna sit up here and say, "Oh, it's just all injuries." Nobody gives a about the injuries. Matter of fact, fire the trainers. That's what I meant to say too. Fire the trainers too. Fire them motherfuckers too. When you fire everybody else, fire the trainers. I don't want to bring these trainers. I don't know what they be doing, bro. I don't know how everybody on our team get hurt. Alright, maybe I shouldn't be criticizing the trainers. I don't know what they do. But how do everybody on our whole roster stay getting injured? We gotta be doing something wrong. I don't know. This is not even a normal amount of injuries. The whole team is injured. Like the whole team, the entire team. This is just wild. At the end of the day, the reason we lost this game was definitely coaching. Okay, Rashad Jones not playing in the first half, not being able to stop the run, and honestly, Brock Osweiler missing passes. It's the four main reasons we lost this game. The biggest problem to me is right now is people thinking that Adam Gase is some type of genius. He's not. Okay, we can see this. All right, he think he needs his players. He don't need talent. Look what all his players are doing. You need talent. I look at the Rams. The Rams, they said all that good attitude stuff. Guess what they did? They took all of the players that people said, oh, they're trouble in the locker room, blah blah blah. They took them, and they have a younger coach than us. That coach is young as hell, so it would probably be harder for him to get respect. But they took all the players that had all these bad attitudes, combined them all, and guess what the they are? 8-1. We took all the goody two-shoe players. Oh, we don't want nobody with no attitude, culture. Oh, you listen and you follow directions. We took all them, and guess what? We're 5-5. And that's not the worst. but it ain't looking too good, and we certainly not the Rams. So maybe people need to open their eyes and say, you know what? Maybe, you know, if a player has attitude, we should keep him and just learn how to work with him. You know what I'm saying? Because all the great players have attitudes, and if you can't work with them, then first of all, you're not a good coach to me, and second of all, you're not gonna win many games. But anyways, man, let me know. Like I said, man, I don't know, bro. We can still make it somewhere. We definitely can. Like I said, our season not over. I mean, we just gotta win the games we're supposed to win. I ain't gonna lie, Colts looking pretty decent, and we gotta play them on the road too. Like I said, bro, I'm not gonna say we're gonna lose them games, but it's gonna be tough. Trust me, we gonna know when our season over, because we got some easy teams coming up. We got the Bills twice, we got the Colts. We're gonna know when our season is over. If we lose to one of them teams, yeah, go ahead and hang it up. Period. Hang it up. All right. But losing to the Green Bay Packers, our season's not over. But it was a winnable game. It was a lot more winnable than I thought. All right. It was a lot more winnable than I thought. It's embarrassing, irritating. People want to blame all this injuries, blah blah blah. Listen, it's all of it combined. But at the end of the day, the head of the problem, it has to be Adam Gase, and I'm gonna get hate for that saying that, but it has to be him because motherfuckers like Brock Osweiler wouldn't be in the league if it wasn't for Adam Gase. Motherfuckers like the Outlaw Games wouldn't be our offensive coordinator if it wasn't for Adam Gase. Like, shit wouldn't be happening like it's happening. I'm sorry. And when you stack that onto the point where we go 2 straight games, 2 full entire games, one of them against the fucking New York Jets, without scoring 1 offensive touchdown. It's your boy K Flexing. I'm out.